Hello and welcome to English Habit. My name is Zia, and I'm here to help you practice your English listening and speaking skills.
And I'm Carter. It's wonderful to have you with us today. In this episode, we are going to talk about a very exciting topic, vacations.
That's right. Vacations, holidays, trips, whatever you call them, they are a great topic for conversation. This episode is designed for you to practice. We will speak slowly and clearly. You just need to listen, and when we ask you to, speak out loud. Don't be shy.
Exactly. The goal is to build your confidence. Let's begin with some key vocabulary. These are important words you can use when talking about vacation.
We will introduce 5 words. For each word, we will give you a simple definition, an example sentence, and a chance to practice saying the word. Are you ready? Let's start with our first word.
The first word is destination.
A destination is the place where you are going on a trip. It's the final stop of your journey.
For example, my dream vacation destination is Italy. This means I want to go to Italy for my vacation.
Now, let's practice the pronunciation. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Des, ti, ne, shun. One more time. Destination. Great job.
Our second word is accommodation.
Accommodation is a place to stay when you are on vacation, like a hotel, an apartment, or a guest house.
For example, we booked our accommodation online before we traveled. This means we reserved our hotel before our trip.
Let's practice saying it. Listen and repeat. Come, mo, day, shun. Again, accommodation. Wonderful.
Our third word is itinerary.
An itinerary is a plan for your trip. It lists the places you will visit and the things you will do each day.
For example, our itinerary for Monday includes a museum visit in the morning and a walk in the park in the afternoon.
This can be a tricky word to say. Let's try it together. I, ti, ni, re, ri. One more time. Itinerary. You're doing great.
The fourth word is budget.
A budget is the amount of money you plan to spend on something. For a vacation, your budget includes money for your flight, accommodation, food, and activities.
For example, we need to plan a budget for our trip to make sure we don't spend too much money.
Okay, let's practice. Listen and repeat the word. Budget. Again, budget. Perfect.
And our fifth and final vocabulary word is souvenir.
A souvenir is something you buy or keep to remember a place you visited. It helps you remember your vacation.
For example, I bought a small souvenir from Paris to remind me of my trip.
Now it's your turn to say it. Listen closely. Souvenir. Let's say it again. Souvenir. Excellent work.
So, to review, our 5 words are destination, accommodation, itinerary, budget, and souvenir.
Now that we have some new vocabulary, let's move on to the next part of our practice. We are going to ask some common questions about vacations. This is great for your listening practice.
I will read 3 questions. Please listen carefully to the words and the way I ask the question. Here's the first question. Question 1. What is your dream vacation destination? Question 2. How do you usually plan for a trip? And question 3. What was your most memorable vacation?
Okay, great. Now comes the most important part, your speaking practice. We will go through each question one by one. I will ask the question, and Carter will give a simple, natural-sounding answer.
Listen to my answer. It can give you ideas for your own answer.
Then, I will ask you to pause the audio and answer the question out loud. Try to use some of the vocabulary we learned. Ready? Let's start with the first question. What is your dream vacation destination?
My dream vacation destination is Japan. I would love to see the beautiful temples in Kyoto and experience the busy city of Tokyo. I am very interested in the food and culture there.
Thank you, Carter. Now it's your turn. What is your dream vacation destination? Please pause the podcast now and say your answer out loud. Take your time. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed sharing your dream destination. Let's move to our second question. How do you usually plan for a trip?
When I plan for a trip, I usually start with a budget. I decide how much money I can spend. Then I research the destination online. I look for affordable accommodation and make a simple itinerary with the main places I want to see. I like to be organized.
That's a very practical approach. Now it's your turn to answer. How do you usually plan for a trip? Do you make a detailed itinerary? Do you have a strict budget? Pause the audio now and tell us about your planning style. Okay, we're back. Just one more question to go. Let's talk about memories. What was your most memorable vacation?
My most memorable vacation was a trip to the mountains with my family a few years ago. The accommodation was a small, cozy cabin. We didn't have a strict itinerary, so we just spent our days walking in nature. I have a small stone from a river there as a souvenir. It was very peaceful and relaxing.
That sounds lovely. A memorable trip doesn't have to be expensive or far away. Now it's your final practice. What was your most memorable vacation? Pause the audio and share your memory. Fantastic work today. Speaking is the best way to improve your English, and you're doing it right now. Before we finish, let's talk a little about pronunciation and fluency.
A useful tip is to notice patterns in English words. For example, two of our vocabulary words today end with the letters T-I-O-N, destination and accommodation. This combination of letters usually makes a shun sound.
That's right. Destination, accommodation. Listening for these small sounds can really help your pronunciation. Another tip for fluency is to speak slowly. You don't need to rush. It's better to be clear than to be fast.
And remember, it is okay to make mistakes. Every English learner makes mistakes. It is a natural part of the process. The most important thing is to keep practicing and to not be afraid to speak.
Absolutely. You have done an amazing job today. Let's quickly recap what we learned.
We learned 5 key vocabulary words for talking about vacations: destination, accommodation, itinerary, budget, and souvenir.
And we practice answering 3 common questions. What is your dream vacation destination? How do you usually plan for a trip? And what was your most memorable vacation?
We hope this practice session was helpful for you. Try to use these words and questions in your own English conversation.
Thank you for joining us on The English Habit. Keep practicing, stay curious, and we look forward to having you with us in our next episode. Goodbye for now.